And we are rolling on a Metal Monday. And as always, thank you for watching. And you can tell my voice, there's an excitement in it, there's some juice to it, right? Well, I'll tell you why. It is fucking nice outside. Yes, Scummalicious is talking about the fucking weather. Mother Nature has been a rotten twat all fucking spring. But obviously, somebody bitch slapped her and she's decided to not be a twat anymore. And because of that, I've got warm fuzzies. I'm all excited. And we are going to talk about album covers, specifically my top 20 album covers, heavy metal album covers of all time. And I know some people are going to disagree with some of the albums. They're going to see a band and think, what the fuck? You've got this band on there, but you don't have whatever band they're thinking of not on there. I get that. These are just the albums that, for whatever reason, left an impact on my brain. The small brain that it is. So, yeah, we're doing this. Top 20 heavy metal album covers, all time. Scummalicious style. So, kicking off this list, I've got the debut album from LA Guns, 1988. And I know some people shake their heads at that, like, what the fuck, Scummalicious? Really? LA Guns? I was 17 in 1988. It didn't take much to impress me. And this album cover still looks cool. It's all black. You got the LA Guns logo in red, two pistols, one on each side. Yeah, it looks good. Fucking A. Number 20, LA Guns. Number 19, I've got Quiet Riot, Metal Health. 1983 was the year, and I'm going to be completely honest. I don't even like Quiet Riot. I don't like any of their music. Their two fucking biggest songs they ever recorded were cover songs. But that album cover with the dude in the straight jacket, and he's got the mask on, crazy looking eyes. Hell yeah. 19, Quiet Riot. Number 18, we got to go with the iconic album here. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, 1987. And you don't have to have a super complicated cover to look good. You know, it is a simple looking cover. And you got all the band members with skeleton faces. And I'm talking to people around my age. When you see that album cover, ooh, the memories kick in. All the high school keg parties, and then all the women. Well, some of us had women, others not so lucky. Either way, definitely deserves to be number 18. At number 17, one of my newer albums, Dying Fetus, Wrong One to Fuck With, came out last year. And when you look at that cover and you think of the name Dying Fetus, does that fucking fit the band or what? It does. And listen, when it comes to death metal, I mean, they have crazy covers. There's so many insane album covers for death metal bands. I guarantee there's a lot of death metal fans that wouldn't have picked this album cover, but for me, I like it. It fits the brutality of the band. Wrong One to Fuck With. Number 17. At number 16, we got the Legends, Judas Priest. Screaming for Vengeance came out in 1982. And I guarantee some hardcore Judas Priest fans would probably pick a different album cover. They have a shitload of albums, and they have a lot of cool covers. The reason I picked Screaming for Vengeance, it's the one that stuck in my head. I had the cassette, it was yellow. Then you had that crazy robot bird thing, and the way they wrote Judas Priest. It was fucking cool. So yeah, Screaming for Vengeance at number 16. At number 15, I got Suicidal Tendencies, Join the Army from 1987. And I've always just liked that picture. Get the crazy dude, with the headband, and he's got the gun. He's pointing his fingers like the Suicidal Tendencies Army wants you. Mike Muir's coming after. He's going to rip your fucking throat out. Hell yeah, I'm joining. Great cover. I love it. Suicidal Tendencies. Number 15. At number 14, The Godfather of Heavy Metal. 1983 Holy Diver. And that cover's so awesome with the evil demon guy with the chain. It's an iconic picture. And I've turned it upside down. I don't see it. D-O upside down is supposed to spell devil. Am I just fucking stupid? Probably. Either way, great cover. D-O at number 14. At number 13, I've got Slayer, South of Heaven from 1988. It's my favorite Slayer album. It is. I'm not a huge fan of Slayer. I like Slayer. I'm just not a hardcore fan. That's always been my favorite album, but that cover fits so perfect, right? When you picture Slayer and you picture South of Heaven, that's the picture that enters your mind. Fuck yeah. So Slayer at number 13. At number 12, Motorhead. Debut album from 1977. And even if you weren't a fan of Motorhead, you see that album cover, you're like, holy fuck. That's Lemmy. Ace of fucking spades and Iron Fist. Shit's about ready to get real. This was before that phrase was even being used, but shit was getting real when you saw the cover of that album. So Motorhead, 1977, comes in at number 12. At number 11, the Buckster will agree with me on this one. Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power, 1992. The fucking fist connecting to the side of the face. And that cover fits that entire album because it is a fucking vulgar display of power. So yeah, Pantera, number 11. At number 10, I've got the 1986 album from Iron Maiden, Somewhere in Time. Iron Maiden, so many great album covers. Of course, Eddie is in every one of them. And I remember when I got this cassette for Christmas. Yeah, I had to get that word in there. I remember just staring at that cover going, fuck, that is awesome. I felt like I was in outer space right there with him. Me and Eddie were hanging out, flying in spaceships and all that shit. Some good stuff right there. So yeah, Iron Maiden, number 10. At number 9, Cannibal Corpse, their 1991 album, Butchered at Birth. I'm kind of late to the game as far as being a fan of Cannibal Corpse. I'm more of a fan of them than their music. They got a couple songs I don't mind, but they're such cool fucking guys in their interviews. I'm telling you, check out some of their interviews. You'll enjoy them. But remember when they first came out? People were losing their fucking minds over this band. And Butchered at Birth. Look at that fucking picture. When you hear that, that's exactly the picture that you see. Like, yeah, Cannibal Corpse at number 9. At number 8, Grim Reaper, See You in Hell. Gotta love that classic 80s metal, right? And I remember the first time I seen that video, See You in Hell, I was just like, whoa, fuck, these guys are awesome. I remember the bass player, I've mentioned this before, he looked like he was 50, but who gives a fuck? It was awesome. And then that picture, those eyes, they like pierce your skull, and he's on the horse. It's, yeah, I'll see you in hell too. Yeah, Grim Reaper at number 8. At number 7, I got the 1980 classic, Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. When I seen that album cover the first time, I was like 9 or 10. It scared me. I'm not kidding. And that kind of makes me laugh now, especially with all the death metal band fucking covers. But I was like, oh my God, is Ozzy Osbourne satanic? He is. I shouldn't be looking at this picture. I'm going to hell. But obviously, it left an impact on me. So, Ozzy at number 7. At number 6, they had to be on here somewhere. Come on. Gwar, Scumdogs of the Universe from 1990. And when you first see it, or when I first seen it, yes, they are from another planet. Look at them. And they smoke a lot of crack. And they kill people. I'm in. Yeah, it was kind of that simple. So, Gwar at number 6. At number 5, look who's back. Iron Maiden with Peace of Mind from 1983. What isn't there to love about that cover? You got Eddie again, and he's in a padded cell, and he's fucking chained up, and he wants to break out and fuck somebody up. That's a good album cover to me. So Iron Maiden at number 5. At number 4, Megadeth with Peace Sells from 1986. I don't know why. It's not like this album cover is real evil or has a ton of stuff going on in it, but it's something about that character. I think his name is Vic, right? You know, and he's got the briefcase and he's selling peace and the colors. I don't know. It left an impact on me. And that's what it's about. I love the cover. So Megadeth at number 4. At number 3, how about giving some love to Armored Saint? So fucking underrated. And I know I've mentioned that a ton, but I'm going to keep saying it because I do think they're the most underrated band of the 80s, in my humble opinion. March of the Saint from 1984. When I first seen that, I was like, that is awesome. It's like guys in armor. They look like knights. You know, and there's a castle in the background. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. Hell yeah, I'm in. So, Armored Saint with March of the Saint at number 3. At number 2, Steel Panther, Balls Out from 2011. And if you're a dude that loves women like I do, there's no way you could not look at that cover and not love it. Fucking right. You know, it's like Otis says all the time, rock out with your cock out. So it only makes sense. Steel Panther at number 2. And at number 1, the album that I love so much from 1981, Killers, Iron Maiden. There's just something about that cover that mesmerizes me. You know, Eddie's standing there and he's got that evil smile and he's holding the fucking axe and there's blood dripping off of it and it's all dark in the background. Yeah, you can tell I'm getting all worked up. It's a great fucking album and it's got an amazing fucking cover. So, Iron Maiden, Killers, my favorite album cover of all time. Heavy metal album cover. And with that, there you go. We're going to do punk tomorrow. I had a lot of fun doing this, so I'm going to do my top 20 punk album covers tomorrow. All right, you know how I do this. Take it easy, and if it's easy, you better take it twice. All right, I'm out.